Hi guys, it's Elaine here, the Animal Reiki Lady. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. We're time for another reading. This one is going to be for Beardie. Beardie is a bearded dragon. And the interesting thing is that Beardie started coming through to me while I was on the train. So how interesting is that? So I wrote down all of my notes for Beardie and what a message that also came through for the rest of us, besides just for Beardie's human. But let me, if you don't mind, just give me a second here. I want to bring up my notes because what I did, I tried to put my notes on the computer today. So we'll see how that goes for you guys. All right, so let's talk about Beardie. First of all, for those of you who may be catching one of my videos for the very first time, my name is Elaine. I'm an animal Reiki master. I teach people how to make deep spiritual healing connections with the animals in their life. I teach classes in it. I teach people. I have private clients. And as a result, an unintended consequence is that I have this ability to connect with animals on the other side. That's the only way that I can put it. And they come through to me at different times, unexpectedly, expectedly, when I ask, when I don't ask. They come through like Beardie while I might be on the train. And I try to share that information with you guys. I try to get some personal information, and I also try to get information that is good for all of us. And so much comes through from these beautiful animals. So, Beardie, while I was on the train, if that has any significance, I would love to know why it came through to me on the train. I wrote down all my notes in my little notebook, but also I have written something on the computer so that I can share this with you. All right. So let's talk about Beardie. First of all, Beardie, a bearded dragon, came through to me mostly with visuals and sounds. It was while I was on the train, so all of a sudden I just had a sense that Beardie was trying to come through. Normally I try to do this immediately, like I try to do this not necessarily live, but very in real time. But this was on the train, so I started writing everything down. And it came to me first, a couple of words here and there, but then mostly sounds and visuals. So bear with me. I'm going to read some of this from my notes. Love to know if there's any significance with the train. First, there was the word boop, and more about the train. It was the sound of the train, a sense of warmth. I got a sense that Beardie is a she, but I don't know that for with any confidence. A sense of warm, pretty, content. Also, what came through for me was the word relax and a visual of a white flag. Not quite sure what that was all about. I did get a sense that there was something is not quite right with where you are or where you live. And is it time to let something go? Like, mm, and even still, as I think about this more, it doesn't come through any clearer than that. That there's something not right about where you are, and that maybe it's time to let go. Did Beardie have a behavior that is not necessarily common to bearded dragons? So I can't say that I know much about bearded dragons. I know what they look like. They're very interesting, unique, but I don't know too much more about them. So was there a behavior that was not common to bearded dragons? I got a sense that Beardie sat on your shoulder or around your neck, sat on your shoulder. That was a visual of spiders. Not sure what that was all about, but I definitely got a visual of spiders. Then there was a really interesting, she showed me how she sees things through like this neon purple haze. That's how she saw everything. It was like this filter. If we can imagine like this red purplish filter, that's how she saw everything. She saw you as deep red. So that's how she knew who you were. You came through as a very, very deep red image. While she didn't necessarily make out your features, you were this dark red person that she knew who you were. She also gave me a sound that never stopped. It was a white noise, a buzzing, a rustling, a white noise, brushing, rustling, buzzing kind of noise, but it was constant. It never stopped. It didn't bother her, but she heard it all the time. Whatever it was always going on. She also showed me two symbols. Now I'm going to try to show this to you. I'm not like the best artist, and you'll see this in a second. But as I got these visuals that I didn't know what they were, so I just drew them. The first is this kind of thing. It kind of looks like a weird little tail. Can you see that right here? Yeah, I'm trying to get it closer. I don't know what that is. Have no clue, but maybe you do. I'm not sure what that was. Then the other one was this like three-dimensional box. I'll hold this up for you too. Um, this one right here. It was a weird box. It had a little window in it, this circle. I try to make it a 3D box. As you can see, I'm not like the best artist, but so I don't know if those have any meaning for you, or if I'm even translating them properly, because I do this from the perspective, and what they show me is from their perspective. So like that red haze kind of thing, they don't see the world the way we see it. So I'm not sure if those images will make any sense for you. But that was for Beardie's human. Those were the things that came through for me directly from Beardie, that I was able to make sense of, that I can share with you. But then I always ask for a message for the rest of us. I know that animals are here for a purpose. They are the most amazing teachers. And the messages that they share from me, the messages of love and pure positive love, and the things they want to share with us to help us make our lives better. And what came through from Beardy was really a very cool message. Part of it is one of the things that always comes through. The second part took me a little off guard. So we'll see how that feels for you guys. Okay, so the first thing they want us to know, I've said this before, but you are not alone. Every single person, this is what they shared with me, that all of us, every single one of us, feels alone, like that nobody understands us, or that nobody knows who we really are, and we would love to be able to share that with someone. I mean, our true self, that true self that we keep hidden from everybody, we want to be able to share that. And that's why animals have come into our life, to give us someone to share with, to give us another soul that we can just be us with, that unconditional love, that we can be whoever we want to be, whoever we really are at that moment in time. Our animals are still going to love us no matter what. That's why they're here. What I got the message from Beardy, that extrovert and introvert, I think those words might have come from my mind, but it doesn't matter. Extroverts, introverts, we are all feeling lonely, and not lonely, but separate. And animals come into our lives to show us that we are never alone and we are not separate. Again, that energy is never destroyed. Their lives are naturally shorter than ours, but it doesn't mean that they're gone. It just changes. They don't leave us. And that message comes through time and again. They do not leave us ever, ever. If there's one message they could get through, which clearly they still want to get through, is that they don't leave us. And we are to continue bringing animals into our home. There is no need for pain. There's no need for guilt. You are not replacing them. You are continuing a cycle of love. The more love we share, the better the world gets. Please don't stop sharing that love. Our pets naturally live shorter lives, and that's okay. I know what a soul dog feels like, you guys. This is my Winston. And I had senior dogs in my home for the longest time. And I know exactly what you go through, because I felt those same feelings myself. I miss my dogs incredibly, even when I feel them still with me, even when I feel that jump on the bed, that or Jack drinking from the toilet, that sound that I get. I still miss them because I miss their little physical bodies, but they take a piece of our heart with them. But they replace it. It's like they don't take it away. They don't want our heart to be broken. They leave a piece of their heart in ours, in place of it. So they take a piece of us with them to heaven. They leave a piece of them with us right in our heart. And they want us to keep on loving. Here's the message that was really interesting for me. Hearts have the ability to expand. Keep on loving. There are so many discarded pets out there who are longing for love. Here it comes. They feel the same as us. They're feeling alone, lonely, lost, unloved. You are the miracle they're waiting for. So if you have lost, I'll use the word lost. If you have lost an animal, if your animal companion, even if it's your soul animal companion, if they've crossed to the other side, they want your heart to heal. They want you to heal so that you can reopen your heart for some other living thing that is longing for love. They don't want to feel lonely any more than we want to feel lonely. They want to be who they are for you the way that you want to be who you are for them. Does that make sense? There is another animal out there who will love you unconditionally in exchange for your unconditional love. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. All right. That was our message for today from Beardie. I am continuing. I will continue to continue. I will continue to continue with these messages because I want to share everything they have to share with us. I want your heart to heal as much as they want your heart to heal. And for now, that's our message for today. Let the animals light your way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.